Honestly, I have no words for this house. It is so timeless and beautiful. If you love to entertain and you've been searching for a true traditional estate home in Westlake with an incredible backyard built for entertaining, this private listing checks every box. Now, today we're in one of Westlake's most exclusive neighborhoods, the Forest. Tucked just off Westlake Drive, this quiet enclave runs along a single street, and that's Woodcutter's Lane. And it's known for its grand, stately homes, all situated on lots of an acre or more. It connects to neighboring Westview, another prestigious Westlake community that's home to some very notable Austin residents. And one thing I love about Woodcutters is that, unlike many of the neighborhoods off Westlake Drive, it's relatively flat. That means kids can actually ride bikes around the neighborhood and you get a truly usable level backyard, which is kind of rare for this part of Austin, which is traditionally very hilly. And next I'll take you out to this stunning backyard and you can just see how expansive and beautiful it really is. Can you just imagine the kind of parties you could have back here? And of course, there's plenty of space for a pool. It is on septic, but the septic field is at the far back of the lawn of the backyard. Now, from a location standpoint, it's hard to beat. You're only about 15 minutes from downtown Austin, and because you can take the back roads along Westlake Drive, you can almost always avoid the worst of the traffic. You're also just a 5-minute drive to the local elementary school, which is part of the highly acclaimed Eanes ISD, and only a couple of minutes from everyday conveniences, restaurants, and shopping. Now, if you're local, you'll know there are two neighborhood favorites when it comes to Mexican food, and that's Maudie's Milagro and Fresas. And surprisingly, there's a heated debate over which one is better. Now, in my household, we are Team Maudie's, but let me know where you stand in the comments. And of course, you're also just minutes from Lake Austin and Austin Country Club, making this one of the most desirable locations in the city. And with the low property tax rate that many of the neighborhoods off Westlake Drive enjoy, it's easy to see why so many people want to call this area home. Okay, now let's talk about this house itself. Now, sitting on over 1 acre, this house has it all. Spanning more than 6,000 square feet, the home offers room for everyone. There are 4 bedrooms, 2 dedicated offices, a spacious laundry room, and a separate utility or hobby room downstairs. And here you see there's his and her closets that are of generous proportions. And there's an additional bonus living area upstairs. And there's also 2 beautiful second floor balconies overlooking that amazing backyard. I mean, just look at that view. Now, just to give you a good layout of the home, all of the bedrooms are upstairs. So we were just in the primary bedroom. This is bedroom number 2. It's got its own ensuite on it. And then upstairs, you also have that secondary office I mentioned earlier. This is it here on the right. I love all the built-in shelving and the ladders. And then also, let's just peek out the front so you can just see how beautiful this front yard is. Okay, next, this is bedroom 3 upstairs. And then here is a half bath, which serves this bonus living space up here. Now, this room can be used for a playroom, a TV room, extra living space. And this room also has its own wraparound balcony. I'm just imagining some rocking chairs out here, watching the kids play or just enjoying the beautiful view. Okay, so next in, we'll pass the back staircase and then I'll show you the last room that's upstairs. Okay, right here's your back staircase. We'll go down there next. And then here's room number 4. It's got a closet and its own ensuite bathroom. And here you go. And can I just mention that I love a back staircase? Now this one's great because we're coming full circle around this house. This back stairs actually empties you back in the kitchen. But down here you have your utility room with lots of hanging space, which is fantastic when you have lots of delicate clothes that you have to hang. And then next is your utility or hobby room, which I think all of us need. What a perfect space to wrap presents or have all your Amazon boxes stored, or just have a unloading place to put all of your extra things that you don't want to clog up the kitchen. And here we are back in the kitchen. Now, if you're new here, my name is Heather Burke. I'm a local realtor and I live here in Westlake. My kids attend Eanes ISD, so be sure to follow along if you want more house tours or insider insights. All right, thanks so much for watching. Bye.